Friday evening. I thought I'd try a little experiment. I'm a little confused about why I can get a perfect hanging hair test, both lengths of the hair, both ends of the hair, of a carbon razor, but not of a stainless steel. This has got me a little confused. The reason being, I have an absolutely wonderful razor, as you know, the Beast, and it's one of the more modern steels, RWL 34 stainless from Trevor Wolfson. And of course, this is what's perplexing me, the fact that it gives an uncannily good shave, and yet it won't hanging hair test quite as well as a carbon blade. So I thought, as a comparison, I've just done some hanging hair tests, and I thought I'd give it a little shave with a Philharmonica 14, a well-proven Philharmonica 14, not my favourite Philharmonica 14, but a very good one, against the Wolfson Beast. I'm using tobacco, by the way, for the soap. Ta-da! A little bit of water, nice and hydrated. Yeah, so this is a nice, kind tobacco, very nice lather, as you can see. And I thought, yeah, this will make an interesting little test. Let me just show you the beasts. First of all, we have a very nice condition Philharmonica 14 Double Noble, which you can see still has a completely clean surface to it. Very nice condition. Always love my Phillies, they just can't get a better shave. But smiling blades are even better. But this is stainless steel, and it's a very unusual stainless steel, very high grade. And why this can beautifully cut the hanging hair test in one direction doesn't seem to want to do it in the other. That's, to me, very curious. So let's have a little test shave to see which of these beasts is better, the traditional carbon or the stainless. So let's start off with the carbon. Start on this side for a change. See what happens. I haven't used this razor in ages. Oh, very nice. Effortless. You've got to go a long way to beat a filly. You can hear it cutting, it's lovely. But as a comparison, let's try the other side. Exactly the same stroke, but we'll try it with the 34 stainless. Well, I've got to say, there is a different feel. Let me try again with the Philly 14 over exactly the same area. Surprise, surprise. The filly drags a little more. I'm very surprised. To say, this isn't a test of the quality of the razors. It's the fact that I'm confused, just slightly confused, by my hanging hair test. It's slightly letting me down. Yeah, this is about, I don't know, 3 days of stubble. So it's fairly heavy going. Now I'm going to go back to the wonderful beast. This is quite a clever idea to try these different steels, but also it's a little unfair because of course they're totally different blade shapes. This is a smiling blade, but they're both hollow ground, so I'm a little bit, as I say, a little bit confused. So though the Wolfson beast doesn't pass the hanging hair test in both directions, the fact is it's just as comfortable. In fact, to be honest, I think it's slightly more comfortable. I would honestly say it has got the edge, excuse the pun, over the Philly 14. What I would say is because it's not my ultimate Philly 14. This is an average Philly 14, but it's still a very, very good blade, and it passed the hanging hair test incredibly well. Both lengths of the hair. So whereas the Wolfson didn't. It is down to the steel. I feel might be slightly off today. I've been in the sun, which is rare in England, and of course it tenderises the face. Of course, you're not used to the UV rays, but I would say still a very useful test. I would still say, feel-wise, very little between them. Isn't that surprising? And yet one dashes through the hanging hair test, both directions, and the other one doesn't. So I'm confused. So it's this magic stainless steel. That's the culprit. The carbon steel on a deep hollow seems to love the hanging hair test. And excuse me wittering on. It's Friday evening. I should be out doing things. I do love the Phillies. They are superb. Yeah, that's absolutely faultless. Cannot be beaten. However, just going to go a more unusual stroke. My skin's definitely a little bit more tender today. It's the sun. But nice soap. This is very, very kind. I do like a kind lather. I don't care how slick it is, but this would appear to be very, very nice indeed. I've got the original box here, just to show you what the original one looks like. That's the tobacco in its original box, and here it is in my half coconut. Seems to be not my expertise on soaps. I'm more into edges and razor shapes, and I would honestly say when it comes to blade shapes, I'm rather smitten by a smiling blade. I'm just confused by the different qualities of steel. I'm not going to witter on much longer because this isn't very conclusive, is it, this test? Oh, this is a lovely razor. You hear it cut against the grain or across the grain. Philly, beautiful. I'll do the same with the Wolfson, which I hasten to add is wonderful steel. One of the big advantages is it doesn't corrode or tarnish in any way. So that you got to give it a big full marks for. Does have a slightly different feel. It's a difficult one to describe. Yeah, it's smoother. Doesn't feel quite as precise, but it's lovely. Yeah, it's got to be one of my favourites now. Beast. Yeah. Very impressed. Yeah, the fool's pass is easy with this razor. It's a very kind dragon. Just chasing those occasional loose hairs, which we all have. As far as I can say, it's almost a tie, but they're different. Very happy to shave with either anytime. So, in brief, no great conclusions. What I would say is both these are supremely good razors, but the carbon steel has certain advantages and the stainless steel has others. I would say as far as smoothness goes, I'd go for the stainless steel. And yet, for reliability and for a hanging hair test, you cannot beat a carbon filly. Anyway, it's me mucking about on a Friday evening. I hope I haven't bored you too much, chaps. I would just say that testing for me is quite interesting, and I hope it is for you. I'm not very conclusive this evening, am I? But never mind. Anyway, chaps, thank you so much for watching. If you liked any of this, just subscribe, give it a tick. So here we are. Here was the famous Beast by Trevor Wolfson, which is in a high-grade stainless steel. And this is, of course, a Philharmonica 14, and this is in a high-grade old carbon steel. Take your pick. They're both absolutely excellent. Anyway, chaps, I'll sign off now. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks for watching this garbage, and give me your remarks on what you think. Bye for now.